Well, sadly, almost everyone seems to know someone who is suffering from cancer.
Well, on top of the cancer, a patient is often forced to deal with the debilitating effects from the chemo and other treatments.
But a longtime chiropractor for the Detroit Lions is using techniques and technology he used to use on the professional athletes, now on the cancer patients. And a Detroit woman will tell you it has made a world of difference.
You have to weigh your options, and I want to stay alive as long as I can.
Wanda Roberts is grateful. Her non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is in remission, but because of the intensity of the cancer drugs, she is still feeling the effects. Many people like Wanda suffer from neuropathy as a result of chemotherapy.
I have the numbness all the time, but then I was getting like sharp stabbing pains, like somebody was stabbing my feet with an ice pick, or then you get these electrical shocks, and it's very painful. And when we heard about Dr. Cogan, we went to his informational meeting, and we felt like that would be a good option.
Desperate for any sort of relief, she consulted Dr. Saul Cogan, who founded HealthQuest in Farmington Hills. The former chiropractor for the Detroit Lions is helping countless cancer patients using the same treatments and technology he used on professional athletes.
When you feel like things are hopeless and you can feel your health failing and you feel like it's just going to get worse and worse, and then someone hands you that opportunity, you know, you grab for it.
We check where they feel it and where the nerves come from. So in her case, she was feeling it mainly in her feet, but also in her hands. And we look at, of course, at those areas, but we also look, the nerves that go down to your feet come from your back. So we want to look at the whole nerve pathway. And then we determine what the best course of action is.
Using the latest technology, Dr. Cogan and his team use a combination of stimulation and lasers on Wanda's hands and feet to help control the bouts of pain and numbness. He also recommends supplements, changes in diet, and drinking plenty of water.
When a professional athlete gets injured, there's a team of people. There's a physician, there's an internal medicine doctor, an orthopedic surgeon, a chiropractor, a physical therapist, trainers, and they work together. And so one of the things I decided one day was I want to bring that same type of treatment, that group approach, to regular people. The treatments that we do, the things that we do are new, and we're using high technology that's newer, and as a result of that, you have to have some faith, and she did. The key to her treatment was that she followed the treatment protocol that we used to show the nerves how to start to work again.
Wanda, who feared she would have to live with the symptoms of neuropathy for the rest of her life, says the pain and the numbness gets more manageable every day. As she prepares to turn 70, Wanda, like many cancer patients who have been treated by Dr. Cogan, now looks forward to waking up each day.
When someone gives you hope, it's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of people, excuse me, might be watching and say, I'm suffering from these same sort of issues, and I can relate. And so if you are interested, there is an upcoming free dinner seminar coming up on August 23rd where people can learn more about it and then speak to Dr. Cogan directly. So we put all that information on our website.
So people want to check that out. They're going to ask the big question, of course, which is, are these treatments covered by their insurance?
I asked that, they'll run it through the insurance, some of it, most of it, and depends on your insurance. But, when you're in desperate pain like that, you're trying to find a way.
You try to find your way, and my goodness.
And they work with you and they come up with payment plans and things like that. But gosh, this woman said it's made such a huge difference and stopped it from progressing.
Well, and she's getting a break, and she's getting a break from that kind of pain and feels like she's being taken care of. That's a wonderful program. Lucky to have Dr. Cogan.